Hey there, baseball fans. Nathan Rohde and Shooter Hunt here with the latest episode of Coffee and Curveballs. As Shooter called it, we've got a potpourri of information today as we bounce around the country, and we're looking at uncommitted players.
Yeah, we have action coming from all over the country. We got preseason events. We got games underway down south. A lot of baseball being played. Oh, spring is here.
Excellent. Well, let's start out in your home state, your original home state of New Jersey, where we have a 2021 right-hander by the name of Chase Petty.
Original and always home state, Rohde. Chase Petty, 90 and 92 at a preseason event in New Jersey. It's coming out of a low three-quarters slot, and he's slinging in there real good. That arm moves quick. He's also got a nice slider to team up with that. Likely not to be uncommitted for too much longer. A lot of suitors coming his way.
Yeah, he's at the Future Games trial for your brother in New Jersey. If he makes it to Future Games being uncommitted, he'll definitely be an arm that I want to watch. It was quick. It was whippy, coming out hot. That's definitely a guy that I'm putting a star next to watch for the next couple of years.
Absolutely.
But another right-hander, this one in the 2020 class. What do you got on Cole Gilly?
So Cole Gilly's a guy we've seen for a while now. He's at the Future Games, could always spin it. Also a talented quarterback out of the state of Indiana. Was 88 to 90 at the Indiana preseason event. Spinning the same breaking ball, 74, 75. There's a lot more in the tank, especially as this spring goes on. He's a good-looking 20 uncommitted right-hander.
Nice. Moving over to Pennsylvania, we've got a big right-hander, 6'6", 205 in the 2020 class, Travis Luntzman.
Yeah, I mean, 6'6", 205. We talk about those guys coming out of PA who are big, strong kids who make those jumps a little bit later on in high school, even into college, with some really talented D2, D3 programs in the state. But Luntzman, 87 and 90. It's a longer arm stroke. That looks like there might be even more on the way for him. A big, strong kid. He's definitely going to have some guys coming knocking on his door.
Excellent. I see Bellwood Antis as the high school. I see the last name of Luntzman. I see the size. I got to think this guy's related to Chad Luntzman, probably his brother, his older brother, assuming, committed to Nebraska. I liked him in high school, could really sink the ball, get a lot of ground balls, so be interested to see what that family has coming out next. But
nice.
Moving a little bit younger, you got 2022 right-hander Aiden Chamberlain, who I just saw pop up on my Twitter feed, so what am I looking at?
Yeah, you got a good-looking athlete. Dan Savit, it was immediate. It might have been after his second pitch where Dan Savit, our scouting director in New York, called me up to talk about Aiden. Good-sized kid, about 6'2", 175, a lot more room to fill out. Was up into the mid-80s, solid breaking ball. It's still early on in New York. A lot more to come from a 2022 who is a good-looking athlete.
Excellent. Shooter, I know you like pitchers, but let's not try to be too biased today. Let's take a look at a position player out of the state of California in shortstop, Max Muncy, out of the 2021 class.
Yeah, you go down in the SoCal, you expect those shortstops to look very much like what Max Muncy looks like. And Les Lukacs, our scouting director down in SoCal, gave me a call during pregame for Muncy and said, this kid stands out at shortstop right now. And what does he do in the game? He steps right to the plate and smacks a home run. Just a sophomore, uncommitted, really good-looking player. Could be one of those elite guys in SoCal in 21 class.
Excellent. Not to be confused with the LA Dodgers hero Max Muncy, but seems like he's living up to the name. So,
yep.
Shooter, as you said in the beginning, the seasons are starting to get underway. We just had Division I college opening weekend. Lots more on the podcast there, but because we're in season, we're starting to see more games. It's time to bring back the Spin Zone and Bomb Squad.
Let's get it.
Spin Zone is me this week. I got George Kirby out of Elon. Breaking ball's been a question for him in the past, but he started to snap off some good ones and got some strikeouts, 10 in 6 2/3 innings. So looking good for the Phoenix there. But then down the road in my hometown now of Durham, we got Graham Stinson, the big left-hander. Slider, we've seen a 70 out of it in the past. Probably only a plus pitch this weekend, but a plus slider, pretty sharp, looking good. So
spin wins on Fridays, Rohde. Changeups are for Sundays.
Exactly. So moving on to Bomb Squad. We were talking about California just a minute ago, but Shooter, I know you got a guy that you've been following for a while.
Yeah, Cody Schreider down at J. Sarah just takes this one deep. Good-looking USC recruit in the 21 class, and he's just an absolute gamer.
Nice. I got two more college guys for you. Back to my alma mater of Elon. Stuck around to see Ty Adcock pitch out of the bullpen with his power arm, but earlier in the game saw him show off his strength in the middle of the order for the Phoenix. Big old bombed deep center field, 107 miles an hour off the bat.
Ooh.
Friday, I saw Connor Gramis pitching for Xavier, but Ike Freeman said, I don't think so. Takes this 96 mile an hour fastball for a home run to left field to put the Heels up 3-0 early. So there's your PBR Bomb Squad. Thanks for watching Coffee and Curveballs. For Shooter Hunt, I'm Nathan Rohde, and we'll see you guys at the ballpark.